Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss, and today's bike vlog, I want to talk about water. I want to talk about, it's not just for hydration, and if you're sweating a lot, you need hydration, you need to have electrolytes in it, but really the concept of the 8 ounces is because, if you've seen the videos in the past, talked about consuming water throughout the day before activities and stuff, and I think I've really gotten it down to a science of 8 ounces, and what is that? Well, a bottle is 16.9 fluid ounces, right? So essentially, if you drink half of that bottle, that is 8 fluid ounces. That's a cup. That's 8 ounces of water. Now, do that when you wake up, right when you wake up. First thing you do, before you brush your teeth, before you gotta pee, drink that 8 ounces, boom. Before you eat a meal, after you eat a meal. Before you eat a meal, you drink that 8 ounces of water. Not only is it gonna help your food digest, but it's going to help you not eat as much because you're already padding your stomach with a little bit of liquid, and your body is going to absorb the nutrients in the food, and that water will help not keep you hungry beforehand, and it really does. The concept of the water, it's almost like, it's not water loading, but you're just utilizing the water in various ways. And I really feel like when I'm not when I started just making sure I'm going through 8-9 bottles of water a day, but I feel like cognitively it's crazy. I feel like I can think clear. The concept of getting up and being dizzy, that really doesn't happen anymore. You get up too fast, and I feel like having that extra water, and when you're drinking that much water and you're exercising, you're just going to be pissing it out. You're pissing out a lot of water. So in that sense, it's not really going to be hydrating you in a crazy aspect. But if you're like me, you still have a lot of fat, a lot of body fat, then that will help compensate for the lack of, let's say, hydration you're putting in because you have so much extra fat. And then I don't put a lot of electrolytes into my water because when I cook, I'm using a lot of salt. And I think that's perfectly fine. If you're healthy, if you're working out, trying to be healthy, doesn't matter if you're 300 pounds, you're using a lot of salt, but you're fucking hitting the cardio, you're doing your exercise, you're doing your calorie deficit, that extra salt is not going to hinder you. I always say more flavor. You can't have a diet you don't like. I saw a picture of some fucking bland, not cooked vegetables on a plate. You know how much more palatable a vegetable can be once you cook it? Yeah. I know when you cook certain vegetables, it loses some of the nutrients. I understand that. But the concept of your weight loss journey is you're going to be getting more nutrients out of those vegetables that were cooked than a fucking burger and fries. You know what I mean? So you have to look at it in that concept of, okay, this would be healthier if I eat it raw, but I cook it, I add some salt, pepper to it, make it taste good. It's still healthier than this slice of pizza. And it's not gonna taste as good as the pizza, but you can still make it taste good. You can still make it savory. You can still make it to where, I will eat that again. That was nice. And that's really the concept you want to get with your diet. Is you want to have meals that are palatable, that you want again. Because if you're obese, if you're super fat like I was, you have a certain relationship with food. And you have these urges and wants with certain food. So if you can have a diet where you're enjoying the food that you're eating, then it's going to be easier to maintain that diet and keep going, because you're gonna have that aspect of, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do my shit, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have this meal that I enjoy. And that's really what it comes down to, you know, is having that control over your diet to where you like it. You can't have a sustainable weight loss journey without a sustainable diet, a diet you like. But we go back to the water, because this is supposed to be about the 8 ounces of water. And I want to include the tracking. You know, I say track your calories, but I want you to track your water consumption. It seems silly, but over time, eventually, you're going to lose the weight, and you're going to want to worry about electrolytes and stuff. And seeing how much water you're consuming, you're going to see, and you're going to be able to know how much more energy you're going to need, how much more sodium, electrolytes, whatever you're going to need to supplement. I haven't gotten there yet. I still just am drinking regular ass water, and I'm just functioning great. And I feel like, and like I said, you're gonna be pissing a lot, but overall, I feel like it really helps curb your appetite. I feel like it will help you not only, I feel like not only does it help curb the appetite, but it gives you a sense of feeling too. You know, sometimes you just need to sip on something. A little bit of fruit and some water. It's crazy. Crazy how good that does. And I even suggest drinking 8 ounces before you go to bed. Yeah, you might wake up and have to pee, but I wake up thirsty anyway. You know, I wake up and I want to drink that 8 ounces. Sometimes I drink more. And I suggest after the meal as well. You get done eating your meal, you might still feel hungry. Drink that 8 ounces of water, drink a half a bottle. And why the 8 ounces? It's really just something that you can see. You can physically say, you know, oh, I drank my 8 ounces. It's something there that I looked at. I was like, oh, I want to drink, I wanted to start drinking more water, and I wanted to really have a set amount. And I drank half the bottle, and I was like, huh. That was easy. That was great. I feel good. 8 ounces. And I started doing that, and I could really see the benefits. And it's something that you really have to try and implement to see. I could tell you, hey, how good I feel, and this much more water consumption, it's making me feel great, but you have to apply it. And hey, maybe 8 ounces is just too much for you, you know? But what I'm saying is, try and have a set amount of water that you're consuming throughout the day. And you're gonna find out that you're gonna enjoy it more, you're gonna want to drink the water more, and you're gonna see the aspects of the change in not just your diet, but your overall performance when you're consuming that much water. Like I said, you're gonna be pissing a lot of it out, but I feel like it's a real natural way to keep your body flowing and functioning in a good and healthy sense. Our body is mostly water. And remember, if you're looking for proper hydration, you need electrolytes. I'm talking about using water as a tool for your weight loss journeys. Remember, everything I'm telling you is different tools for your arsenal to make your plan, to make your schedule, to set your routine up to be successful. That's what I got for you guys. And you know, I know it kind of might sound crazy, it might sound like too much water, but just try setting up a set amount and see how that works for you. Hope you guys start your weight loss journey today and stay positive.